Hey everyone, Spooky Matt here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. There's Boone and Eddie just gazing out across the lake, which is what Chief Hanlan was doing not that long ago. And I think things are about to kick off. He wants to talk to us in his office, which he says not to worry about him, but he does have a giant Barry Burton-sized magnum on his hip, and there's also a bunch of Rangers inside there. This could be bad. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, it is Christmas Day. In fact, it's the night of Christmas Day. It's a little after 10 p.m. my time, so for most people, Christmas is probably well over. May even be December 26th for some of you. So, yeah, Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and if not, Happy Holidays. Hope you all had a good day. Mine was not too bad, just opened stockings. Went to a local casino and had delicious lunch, and then played some games and lost my ass, because that happens a lot. Well, it hasn't lately, but that's typically what happens when you go to a casino, but it is what it is. It was still fun. So yeah, let's see what's up with Chief Hanlan here. Meet with me in my office. Well, where the flip is your office, man? I highly doubt it's one of these upstairs rooms.
Evening.
He's got to be back here. Yeah, there he is. All right, sir.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is
Manipulating?
It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have.
What?
Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
I don't understand what is going on. How does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam. It'll be the death of us.
It'll be the death of us if we let Kaiser come across. Oh my god, but what does that accomplish?
Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever gonna be able to pull out.
Yeah, see, this is the big thing. He's only thinking about the NCR. Aren't you fighting for the people of New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
What do you think I should do about this? I'm not going to say you're dead.
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What will you do if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. You put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined.
What about you and the Rangers?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
I don't think what he's doing is right. This is tough. That's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
Buddy, if you get out, Kaisar is going to run rampant over this area. No, I can't let you do this. I have to turn you in, man.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
Good. Find a Ranger to take Chief Hanlan into custody. Boone?
This is the Chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it. You step down. Rangers get injured all the time.
Why is it repeating everything he says twice?
But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability.
I haven't had any reports from Station Charlie
The
in a
Ranger
while.
knows when
Hope
it's
everything's
time.
okay.
Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me.
God, this is really annoying.
I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you.
Evening.
The old chief finally had a loss for words. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief finally had a loss for words. Send me all the legion you can. I'll be waiting for them. Send me all the legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the chief's office.
What? He shot himself.
Chief.
He said to go find somebody to turn him in. What the heck? And then he kills himself? Really? Man, this dude sucks. I really don't have sympathy for him. I don't know. He just... God, what a stupid thing to do. Tag. I don't care. I think I'm going to do light step now.
Why did you do it?
the heck happened? Ranger Sequoia. I'm not going to take anything off his body. Lucky 38 VIP key card. That's interesting. Why is that there? Lucky 38 VIP key card. That's a casino, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what the fud? What a weird quest. What a weird ending. Well, you know what? We are going to go back to Camp Forlorn Hope and report that, but I may as well help the Misfits improve their squad while I'm here. Yeah, what the heck? Dude. I mean, that sucks that he's dead.
Hard to believe this place used to be a luxury resort.
You know what? Take a sip for the death of Chief Hanlan, even though he was wrong. You know, he didn't need to die. Okay. It is nighttime. Yeah, I think that guy's just been at it for too long. Alright, let's talk to some of these yahoos. Looks like there's one right here. First off, who's this? Poindexter.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers.
Oh boy.
What can I do for you?
Go ahead and take a sip for Spike Spiegel. Alright. So we need to whip these guys into shape. Supposedly we're going to do that just by talking to them, but I don't know. Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
That's funny. So that's a no then.
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
How'd a guy like you end up in the Army?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Fair enough. Tell me about yourself, Poindexter.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say.
Oh boy.
Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
Okay, Sergeant McRedie asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks you might respond better to someone who isn't an authority figure.
This is an unexpected variable.
Wow.
I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension.
I guess you don't feel so smart now, huh? Maybe I can help out.
And how would you propose accomplishing such a goal?
It occurs to me that I might cheat.
An intriguing proposition. Company readiness reports are logged on the computer systems at the resort. If you hack the system, you could alter our records. Such an attempt, however, is likely to thwart efforts to motivate the squad to do actual work. If such is your goal, you should look elsewhere.
Maybe I'll ask around a little more instead.
As you wish. I'm sure the optimal solution will become apparent to you in time.
Goodbye.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Yes, quite indeed, Poindexter. Oh, what a dweeb. What a freaking dweeb. Couple people here.
First recon guy looking after me.
Raz. I like you.
Oh, shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want?
Oh, wow. Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
So what's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know. I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Why are you in the army?
Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. The Fiends don't last too long in the NCR.
Yeah,
At least this way, the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
that's fair. Can you tell me anything about Camp Golf?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Sergeant McRedie asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape, Raz.
Yo, I'll tell you what this squad needs. A healthy dose of angry juice.
Angry Juice?
Psycho, the big red one. I used to run with the Fiends. I still got the hookups. Smuggle some in and you'll see an improvement.
On second thought, I'll talk to the others first.
Whatever.
I'm not going to get people a bunch of drugs. Goodbye.
Right.
This is
First
Mags.
recon guy looking after me.
I'm going to talk to... Mags is like supposedly the leader, I think. I'll talk to O'Hanrahan
Y'all
first.
sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. Why are you so afraid of fighting, O'Hanrahan?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
So he's just a softie. That's fair. Can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
That's funny. Tell me a little more about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my two sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
Didn't never have no problems. Wow. How'd you end up in the army, O'Hanrahan?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so as my sisters could eat and so as we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
What do you think of Camp Golf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
Tell you what, this guy seems pretty chill. Sergeant McRedie asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
Human niceness?
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think I should find ways to convince the Misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
On second thought, I'll ask
Whatever you
around.
think's best.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
That seems like a reasonable one to do, but let's check with Mags first here.
Wow. The big celebrity down here with the common troopers. What can I do for you?
Why'd you join the army, Mags?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
Okay. How'd you end up assigned to Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Damn. Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
Well, Sergeant McRedie asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching rad roaches to march in formation.
It can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
That seems reasonable too. I think they need to be able to get along with each other though, but dang. Never mind, I'll talk to the others about their ideas first.
I'll be here if you come to your senses.
Let's go ahead and do a hard save. This is tough. I think O'Hanrahan's got the right of it. But at the same time, God, it makes sense that they would need to practice. I don't know. Take a sip here. Tough decisions in these games. Yeah, it'd help if they could get along. I'm gonna do O'Hanrahan.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
I thought about what you said about basic human niceness.
Did? Does that mean you're gonna help?
Yeah, I'll try to convince them.
Okay.
Cool.
Toodaloo.
Convince Mags to respect the squad and work with them, convince Raz to respect the squad, and convince Poindexter. Alright, Mags, you're first.
Wow. The big celebrity down here with the common troopers. What can I do for you?
So about those improvements.
Yeah, what about it? I told you we need marksmanship and explosive handling improvements. Okay, I'll be here if you come to your senses.
That's weird.
Hello?
Raz?
Shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want? Like I said, you get the juice, we'll cut loose. Whatever.
What's going on here? Does it not give me an option?
We don't talk to...
Oh, there it is. That's charming. It's good to know team building is alive and well.
Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot.
Okay, there's one. Convince Raz to respect the squad and work with them. Okay. So I gotta say,
The big celebrity down here with the common troopers. What can I do for you?
know anything about your squad mates. Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
I mean, no. They're...
Well, maybe if you tried to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
Cool. So there's Mags. Goodbye.
Sure, see you around.
That was kind of annoying. A little hard to follow, Poindexter. You big dweeb.
You've managed to become extraordinarily well liked by the top brass. You should exploit that for your own gain wherever possible.
Are you in charge around here? Since you're so respected, maybe you can help get this unit into shape.
You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Cool.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Alright. O'Hanrahan.
Y'all sure are a big old hero.
Oh my gosh.
Write my mama and tell her I met you.
Should drink every time he says that. How's that human niceness working out?
Boy, the squad sure is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be A-okay.
How do you even know? You just started. Quest completed. Flags of our foul-ups. Okay, goodbye.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Toodaloo. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I don't know if talking to McRedie is gonna do anything at this point. Is that him?
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Okay, Spike Spiegel. I don't know where he would have gone. I guess I can try and find a place to sleep. Oh, there he is. Up and at him, McRedie.
Well, their test scores are only marginally improved, but I'm hearing good things about the Misfits' teamwork.
Good.
Disappointed. The squad lead... I'm going to... You're welcome to...
Hang on a moment.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, okay, I guess I can't really do anything more with that. I was thinking maybe I can do other things, like... Oh, they all went to bed, because I fixed their problems. Okay. Let's see here. Hole 8, par 6. Oh, this is the Misfits tent. This is their whole tent. Cool. Do they have anything new to say?
I thought all that touchy-feely teamwork bullshit was kind of fruity. It kind of feels good knowing my squad's got my back.
Yeah, bro. What about you, Poindexter?
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. I trust you're satisfied with the squad's newfound teamwork. It's almost entirely my own doing, I assure you.
Okay. Mags, what do you gotta say?
The squad really seems to be working together better. It's nice for a change.
Good. Oh, Hanrahan. Anything new to say?
Sure is nice to see everybody working together like family. Maybe now the baby Jesus won't cry himself to sleep every night.
You look different. He actually looks like he has a different face. That's really strange. Okay. Well, we're gonna go restore hope. Return to Major Palatley. And I think this is actually... Yeah, okay, this is down here at Camp Forlorn Hope. I think we've got the camp looking about as good as we possibly can. It might finally be time to take it to Kaisar. We'll see. Okay. Well, it feels like we made some decent progress there. Did a lot of good. But we'll see. We got a little ways to travel. Hopefully we don't get attacked by a hit squad on the way. Tomorrow is one of those work shifts that I look forward to, but at the same time, I'm also like, do I do I really want to do this? Only because of the time. Like, I work 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., which is an awesome shift in a lot of ways, but it's earlier than I'm used to working. Go ahead and take a sip for a hard save. I usually work around, the earliest I'll normally work is 10, and the latest will be like 11. So it does kind of suck going to bed a lot earlier than I'm used to. But it'll be nice getting off at 3:30 tomorrow. And also, as I've mentioned before, I only have 4 days of work again, because I have another 3-day weekend next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off. And let me tell you, I will take it. Yeah, that's right, I kind of want to do this big loop. And yeah, I am very excited about the next 3-day weekend because I have nothing to do any of those 3 days. I want to try and go running all 3 days. I did get Red Robin gift cards in my stocking, so I'm going to try and go to Red Robin a couple of times. I don't know, I just love Red Robin, man. And yeah, get some good gaming in. Of course, 3 more installments of Fallout New Vegas. Uh-oh. Things don't seem to be loading in very well. Oh, there they go. It's so funny. I remember in Skyrim when I played it on my PlayStation 3, which that game was notoriously buggy on the PS3, as was this game. But yeah, if you were walking along and the game was having trouble rendering in the ground, and you noticed a spot like that, you were guaranteed to have the game freeze within about 5 seconds from you entering the area where it was having trouble rendering. I still have a little PTSD from that, I guess, because I thought that's what was going to happen here, too. Yeah, I really should go to bed after this recording, but God, I think I kind of want to watch an X-Files episode before I go to bed. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I really hope I didn't make a bad decision by trying to turn in Hanlan, but I think Hanlan was being an idiot. He was causing more harm than good. Like, that's my honest-to-God belief. You know, how are the Rangers supposed to unite against Kaisar if he keeps scattering them around? I know he's got some weird reasoning for why he's scattering them around, is to try and save lives, but the facts of the matter are, if the Rangers are weak, Kaisar is going to come in here and either kill them anyway, plus kill the people of this area, plus enslave people. You know, it's about saving as many lives as possible, and it just felt to me like he was only thinking about NCR lives, and he wasn't thinking about the lives of just your average Joes. So, yeah, I feel like I made the right decision for myself and my own logic, but that doesn't mean I made the right decision for the game, if you've ever played games like this. You'll know that those can quite often be 2 very different things. Man, if Kaisar's Legion attacks me here, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt because it is dark outside. It's gonna be hard to see them coming. I also don't have the best weapon equipped right now either, but that's a whole nother story. It is crazy, the lore of this game. You know, what did they do? They tricked Kaisar's Legion into coming into Boulder City and then blew the whole thing up and just buried most of them. Just pretty insane. Sorry for the jerky movements sometimes. If you knew my mouse setup, mouse and keyboard setup, you'd understand why my movements are a little bit jerky. I don't have a ton of room to move my mouse around. Okay. I think I actually want to go here. Yeah. We'll take a nice rest at the doctor's office, because I think his beds are free for use. And then we'll talk to Major Palatli and we'll see what happens here. It may finally be time to take the fight to Kaisar's Legion. It's got to be the dude up in the watchtower, and yeah, here's the camp. So we're safe. What is just hitting? Something spawn in, making strange noise. Just me, sir. Alright. Yeah, I can sleep in any of these beds, I believe. Whoop. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 8 hours. Why not? Okay.
Hello.
Hello, sir. It's so funny when you walk out here, it's all sepia toned. Politely in the tent? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Back already? What do you need?
I want to talk about the attack on Nelson.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Oh, boy.
Excellent. Killing the Legion commanders in Nelson will severely cripple the Legion forces and allow us to take back the city. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper just outside Nelson. He will assist you in reclaiming Nelson.
Oh, man. This is awesome. I'm actually really excited for this. Oh, boy. I don't want to be using this gun, though. Well, maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of help. So Nelson... Oh, crap, it's like just south of us. I mean, that makes sense.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
That red beret's looking good, soldier. Thanks. Yeah, this is probably the easiest way to get to Nelson. Oh boy. Why am I still holding this gun? I don't know, but I'm just going with it. This has got to be the sergeant over here. Little tick mark on my compass in the lower left. Oh. Eddie? Oh, you're fine. So there was a landmine. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Yep, this is it. Oh boy. This doesn't seem like a great squad. Hi, Poindexters. Oh boy, God. Okay. Cooper.
I've heard of you. Glad to have you on our side.
Oh God. Go ahead and take a sip for Spike Spiegel again. You know, strangely enough, I'm not ready yet, Sergeant Cooper.
Make it quick. We don't want to lose the element of surprise.
Jesus.
Go quiet kind of guy looking Legion after me. Can count on that.
Alright. I gotta make sure I'm ready here. That thing would be great. We're gonna go with this guy, though. God, look at the size of this thing. Hard save. Take a sip. I know that seems weird to do because we just saved, but taking Nelson, this is serious business. God, I'm like hair standing up on my arms here. This is kind of exciting.
So you're the one Major Palatli sent. Let's get going. We don't have much time.
Let's do this.
We don't have many troops, so we can only attack from one direction. Where should we focus the attack?
I don't flippin' know. We should attack from the ridge on the east. That sounds better.
East it is. Reports also say they might have some NCR hostages. If that's true, we need to do what we can to save them, so stay sharp. Our main target is the Legion leader at Nelson. Intel has the commander as one Dead Sea. I've uploaded his last known location to your Pip-Boy. Let's move out!
I feel like this is going to be smarter. Oh, they're stuck on rocks. Great. I'd rather attack from up here because it seems like it's a little safer. Plus, Eddie and Boone are kind of like snipers. Dead Sea. Last known to be right there. Oh boy. I don't think so, buddy. Try and take out his arm. Oh, he did not like that. Sneak attack. Got him. There's another dude. Sneak attack. Yeah, this gun. This gun's where it's at. Had enough? Hehe. Bitter drink. Interesting. Nelson. Nice. Give it to him. Give it to him. Where is this dude?
Come on!
Missed him. Oh, that's a drink. Drink for that. No! 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 We lost a soldier. He had 2 dog tags. He was so badass. Where are they going now? Okay. Things look pretty good. Gonna go ahead and loot here momentarily. So the Legion dog. This dude's gonna be inside of a building, which is means I'm gonna have to fight him one-on-one. Sergeant Cooper's looking really good. Okay, what do we got here? No, we lost another trooper. Damn, that sucks. Ain't taking dirty water. I'm too good for that shit.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Why is he running away? Maybe because it's now up to me to deal with this guy. Uh-oh. Says there's a dude or two over here.
There you are. Come on.
He's done.
Spotted.
Nice. Hell yeah, Boone. Hell yeah, Boone. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's okay. I don't know the purpose of this generator that was up here. What's this say? Turned off the generator. Apparently I can't turn it off. I don't know. Hard save. This has gone very well. Take a sip for that. And I think we got to go in this building. This could be really bad. Nelson Barracks. Dead Sea. Finish him off. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Oh my god. Hell yes. Amazing. Amazing work, everyone. We did it. And take a sip for blowing Dead Sea's head off. Alright, you mother effer. Oh, he had a submachine gun. That's rough. The Liberator. Bonus limb damage. I'll take that. That's a unique weapon. I love how it's like, oh, you can't take any of their stuff. No! Dog tag. This gun. This freaking gun. Oh yeah, baby. This gun did it. Do we check all the buildings? I don't know. May not be worth it. Alright. Somebody said there's hostages at Nelson. Oh, it's a nice bed. What the hey, man? Okay. How many men did you lose? Well, 2, sir. You failed the assignment. Sorry, sir. Alright, what's this? More barracks. Barracks. Another house. I'm basically just... Oh. I'm basically just checking right now to see if there's any hostages anywhere. I just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anybody. It said there was somebody or something over here, like a red tick mark on my compass. Yeah, there it is. I wonder if that's a Legionnaire or not. Oh no. Yeah, I killed you. Oh boy. Boy, he didn't like that. Thank you, Eddie. I got hit pretty hard there. That's crazy how close they were. I mean, you can see Camp Forlorn Hope right here. That's wild. Okay, I don't think I got any new guns. I'm gonna go back to this now. It's so funny, just 5 of us. Well, I mean, it was more than 5, right? 5 NCR troopers, and then me, Eddie, and Boone just went in and liberated. Feels good, not gonna lie. If I see any Legion, I'm gonna start shooting. Yes, you are, Boone, and you're gonna do real good. Something about seeing Boone just shooting a Legionnaire in the back while he's running away. Just so satisfying. Alright, Palatli. We done did a good thing. We done did done. That is what it says here, right? Tell Palatli about the victory at Nelson. Sir.
Back already? What do you need?
Back already? I want to talk about the attack on... Well, what's this say?
Watch yourself out there.
Oh, he just does a unique
Back
voice
already?
line.
What do you need?
Okay. I want to talk about the attack on
The
Nelson.
initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot.
Cool. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Watch yourself out there.
Very nice. And I forgot to tell you about Hanlan.
Hey, what did Chief Hanlan have to say about those false reports we uncovered?
Forget about it. Hanlan was the one sending out the false reports. He killed himself rather than turning himself in.
What? Chief Hanlan? The man's a war hero. Why would he... That just doesn't make sense. This is awful.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome back.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Back already? What do you need?
Goodbye.
Watch yourself out there.
Will do.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Alright.
What can
Gorobets.
I do for you?
Goodbye.
Carry on.
Alright, so Nelson is taken. I kind of want to go back there and just see if it's a hub now. Who knows, it might take a certain amount of in-game days. There's Nelson. Yeah, Cottonwood Cove, so I think that is where the Legion actually is. It says vilified, so that has to be the Legion. Who else could it be? And I think what we'll do to finish up this Christmas Day installment of Fallout New Vegas After I check on Nelson, that is. We will go ahead and go back to the Junction 188 or whatever it's called. What? We lost a trooper here? Really? There we go. Disarming personality. We will head back to Junction 188 and we will get, what's their face? That chick with the power fist on our side. Oh yeah, there's people here now. I can see them. Strange thing though is that we didn't come across any what do you call them? Captives, slaves. Yep, here we go. Sergeant Cooper.
That was some battle. Glad to have you on our side. Couldn't have taken back Nelson without your help. You have my thanks.
Hell yeah, man. Oh no! I didn't see this. Are you alive? Untie.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I feel really bad that I didn't notice you guys here.
Last resort. Glad you recognized we had options.
Yeah, you're welcome, Boone. Is there any other place where there might be people just, you know, doing whatever? Hanging around? That sounds bad. Cooper. Looks like there's some people over here. Oh, it's probably... okay. Well, that's embarrassing. It's the NCR troopers we saved. Gosh. No, it says there's more people walking around here. And I mean more people besides Cooper. Yeah, okay, here we go.
We showed them a thing or two.
Sure did, bud. You've got to be Cooper. Yep.
Makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
We showed them a thing or two.
We finally took back Nelson from those Legion bastards.
Good. Okay. Well, that's a great feeling. I'm assuming there's going to be some type of quest later on that requires us to really take it to the Legion and kill Kaisar. Or Caesar, or whatever you want to call him. But yeah. We'll wait on that. So for now, I'm going to head towards Junction 188. Or the 188. And then we will say goodbye to Boone, and we will get Power Fist Girl in our party, which sounds a little dirty to say, but, you know, it is what it is. Aha! This is great. Just walk up to any mine. I don't even need to sneak up to them anymore, but at the same time, I think it's easier to actually get close to them if you're kneeling. Yeah, this is just landmine city here. All right. So yeah, we're basically at about an hour in. But, like I say, we'll go get this chick in our party, just so I don't forget to do that next time. Almost forgot to talk to Reyes. to tell her about Hanlan. So, don't want to forget this. I'm going to have to pay attention to where Boone goes, though, because if I do the Caesar quest, I'm going to want Boone back in my party. I say the Caesar quest, all I mean is, like, there's got to be a quest that is kill Caesar. Go ahead and take a sip for a hard save. And I just thought of what I'm going to call this installment, and it's, I don't know, it's kind of funny, I think, but obviously I'm not going to spoil it right now. I don't know if I should have started walking right now, but whatever. Dude, that pistol is amazing. I wonder if only Legionnaires carry it. Oh boy. Oh boy. You see him coming, baby. I'm gonna give him a taste of their medicine again. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Why do you just seem to not care, sir? Good luck holding your stupid gun when I do this. Ugh. Ah, he got me. Damn it. Good thing I just did a hard save, huh? Why'd it give me plus 50 experience? I don't know. You know what? Let's go with that gun. Retribution. Whatever, man. I just thought of a really good idea, by the way. Getting killed sucks, right? Just having to redo shit. It's part of this game, though. A lot of it is my fault, though. You know, I want to go light armor. And if you're going to go light armor, that's what you're going to have to deal with. Oh, boy. They're definitely coming for us, so I may as well hide. Let's try this here. Fixing things. Yeah, that'll help me right now. I don't care about survival. I don't care about my speech. Milsurp review. Psycho, damage plus 25%. Should I take some psycho? Should I be a druggie? I know that'll make one of my viewers very happy. La Phantoma, yeah, let's be psycho. Right, I'm a druggie. Here they come. God, sorry. Well, that didn't work. Oh God, that did. Oh. Hell yeah, okay. Oh boy, this guy's got big gun. Critical strike. Cool. That worked a hell of a lot better. That's interesting. They kind of paused, and I think the reason they pause is because they try to tell you at first, like, oh, you know, you are hereby going to get your ass kicked because you've killed a lot of us, or something like that. And Boone never gives them a chance to do that. He just straight up starts shooting them, which is great. Okay. Well, that worked well. Because, yeah, they didn't run up and start shooting. Main reason being that Boone didn't see them. They ran up to try and talk, but he kind of got stuck on a rock. Well, that worked a lot better. Big fan of that. Once we get to the road, we'll do another hard save before we head to that junction. Take another sip. Here's a fun fact about the past couple days. So I don't like cheesecake. I don't really like sweets that much, to be honest. The only sweets I really drink or eat is soda. Some candy, right? Like, you know, Kit Kats and stuff. When it comes to cakes and pies and ice creams and things like that, I'm very picky. And there is a lot that I don't eat. Well, I had my first piece of cheesecake in decades earlier tonight. Just to be like, you know, maybe I should give it a chance. For Christmas, my mom bought this like fancy cheesecake. And basically it was 12, no, had to be, no, maybe it was 12. 12 different flavors of cheesecake. So 12 completely different slices, all put together as one cheesecake. She got it from some cake place. I don't know what it was called, can't remember. But I was like, you know what, I'll try one. So I tried one that was like a strawberry or a raspberry or a blackberry or something. Yep. I did eat the whole thing because it's like, I said I was going to try this. I'm going to try it. Not going to waste it. But yeah, ate the whole thing and wasn't worth it. Reminded of why I don't like cheesecake. Okay, Boone, I'm sorry. Use melee, Boone. There it is.
Mercy killing is expected of NCR snipers. The Legion likes to torture their prisoners within sight of NCR positions. We get called on to end it. I've had my share. Some of them, you think, maybe you could have gotten them out. Maybe it's not the Legion that got them killed. Maybe it's your orders and you following them.
Damn. Boone, you must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
We won.
That's it? You won?
Look, we've done some traveling together, but we're not exactly comrades in arms. I'm not ready to swap war stories.
You want me to make good on my promise to fight the Legion with you, is that it?
I don't know. Couldn't hurt.
Oh no, couldn't hurt. I think we should part ways for now, Boone.
If that's what you think.
Yeah, that's what I think. You should head back home.
Alright. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you around.
Okay, Boone's returned to Novak. Good, he goes back to where you originally found him. You have lost Boone's spotter perk. Whoa. He just goes. Okay, girly. Veronica.
Couldn't get enough of talking to me the first time, huh?
I'm ready to travel with you, Veronica.
Good. I'd hoped you'd come around. Shall we?
Let's go.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
As long as you're honest with me from now on.
Sure. Just don't ever ask me if your outfit makes you look fat. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand.
Veronica is giving you the scribe assistant perk. I don't know what
That's
that
the road,
is.
huh?
I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. Let's see what she says here. I have questions. Oh, here. Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Okay. How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Tell me something else about you.
Can I make it up?
What are your goals?
I want a dress.
A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Tell me something else about you.
Like what?
Who was this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Okay. Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is that different from how any other elder would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever try to talk some sense into Elijah?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
Dang, what did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How is that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Yeah. Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Like a GEC unit? I remember those from Fallout 3. I want to discuss other things.
Ooh, got any juicy gossip?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject.
Do you have any other family in... Man, do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time.
Tell me something else about you. Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
You seem really young now. What happened?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Okay.
Sure.
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject.
Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes. Like what?
Is there some place you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Okay.
Sure.
Other things. I have questions I wanted to ask
You
you.
did when I got there.
Wow. Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Let's keep moving.
Let's.
We will talk to her more tomorrow. I didn't realize she had that much to say. Good lord. I said tomorrow. I meant next time. Anyway, yeah, we'll go from there next time. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And again, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Hope you're looking forward to next week for another 3 installments. I should actually mark this now, but the quest we're going to do next time is Eddie My Love. We're going to go to Patrol Knight Lorenzo. Let's just see, find the Patrol Knight Lorenzo told you about to let the Brotherhood of Steel examine Eddie. So we're going to go find a Patrol Knight. This is a really weird sentence. I think somebody named Lorenzo told us about a Patrol Knight who's going to examine Eddie. So we'll see what that is involved. That's at RepCon, it looks like. So that's interesting. That's where we had our little guided tour that ended very quickly. So that'll be really interesting to see what happens there. Hidden Valley, there's where the Brotherhood of Steel are now. They're neutral with us. And yeah, we also are going to want to check this out at some point too. But anyway, yeah, that's all for next time. Thanks again for watching. I hope to see you again for the next 3 installments. And until that time, bye for now, everyone.